Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, the Fief, the Republic, and the Tribe, or whatever this is. Multiplayer, random world. Okay. Well, let's get this sound going. And get into the call. Okay, we're live.
We have to restart.
Oh,
Yep.
Wow, what happened?
Steve picked the wrong character.
I hit the leash.
Oh, you picked the wrong guy again.
That's right. That's
Alright.
My cousin is Lord Manus Salute.
Oh boy. Pardon the hiccup, folks.
Any of that.
So I'm really close to being able to reform my religion, so that's really nice.
You are going to reform your religion very soon.
Say again.
You're going to reform your religion very soon. Anybody else having this weird distortion?
Yeah, you're sounding weird.
I'm getting it with both of you.
Hmm.
Are you getting it with me as well?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting it from both of you.
That's very weird. So it's not coming from any single one of us.
It's yeah, something's weird. Like, look at the voice connected thing. I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect and see if that helps.
Okay, yeah, same here.
Alright, looks good for now. Oh, hold on. Steve, you go back to general for a second.
General?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Okay, I'm connected now and I've got green. Nope, I'm not red.
Yeah. That's weird. Huh.
Hello?
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna talk for a minute. Does it sound like anything weird is going on?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
you're
weird.
distorted.
Okay, so are you. Sounds like a Discord problem.
Definitely.
I think we should all restart Discord.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna close it down entirely.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Weird stuff.
Hold on, I lost the distortion when Steve left.
Oh, you can still hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I closed it. That's kind of weird. Why can I still hear you?
because you have to. If you want to close it, you have to shut it down with the task manager.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right,
Or
I'm
just
gonna do that.
You can right click and just exit Discord. If you go into your you both sound fine now, by the way, to me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I guess we'll play and see if it goes that way.
All right. All right, let's
I'm
load this
back
up.
online. I'm ready for as soon as the server's up.
Mm-hmm. I'm loading up multiplayer. Building checksum.
What?
In the lower left corner, it said loading checksum.
Loading checksum.
Alright. Oh, the server's up. Let's choose the right characters this time. Everybody's all right.
Oh, the name of the Holy Roman Empire equivalent is pretty funny.
Which one? The Patinavaraman?
No, the Divine.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Novgorodian Empire.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I was thinking the Tantive. I was actually thinking the Tantive Man, and there's also the Grand Novgorodian. Grand Novgorod. Okay. That one still confuses me.
All right. Just need 10 moral authority. I can do that by sieging down some nerds.
That's how
Conquering.
you gain moral authority in Crusader Kings 2.
Gotta burn
Sieging
down
down
some
nerds.
churches.
Like, hey nerds,
What?
we're gonna give you some swirlies.
Oh no!
The 80s again. Oh. I don't know anybody who's ever gotten a swirly.
Nope, never.
I don't think that ever happened, at least in my life.
Nah. I think it's just something that just happens in TV.
It happens in TV shows and movies, but if anybody has gotten a swirly and is listening right now, I'm sorry.
Huh.
From implying you don't exist.
Don't minimize their experience, Steven.
I'm not trying to minimize their experiences getting a swirly, because that sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't know of anyone that happened to. At least in our high school experience.
You good to start time?
What was that?
Good to start the time?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just setting up the Twitch screen. And there we go. Oh, there's an advertisement. Okay, I've been going to initiate the Hermetic Society, which is what I've always wanted. I'm married to a woman named Sibelladid.
Sibelid.
Sibellid.
Sibelid.
Sibellid.
Sibelid,
Yeah,
Sibelid, Sibelid.
She's Sibel of House Sibellid.
Sybil, 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 Sybil.
Sibellid.
But currently my 64-year-old aunt is my heir.
I mean, look, that's better than what I was dealing with from, like, the last 30 minutes of our last...
Because you forgot to marry people.
That's true.
Heh. How do you play this game?
Yeah, for some reason I thought that there was some kind of special prompt for secondary wives instead of there being the regular prompt.
Not even a prompt, you just do it.
You press the button.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a
Just
prompt.
like in regular marriage.
Sorry, a bunch of pop-ups.
The only one of my wives to deliver a child was my cousin. Just to spite me. Spite me for my mistakes.
No, at least.
They're not inbred.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know. I mean, you can still get some pretty nasty. Even if it's not inbred, you can get some bad traits just from inbreeding. I think it's more likely that you will get that your offspring will have bad traits.
Hmm.
Not positive about that, but I've noticed it playing this game. Like in one of the games I'm recently doing, or my most recent campaign, I've my previous character had an affair with the King of Castile. Or with the Queen of Castile, sorry. And they produced offspring. And then his son married her.
Hmm.
And while the inbred trait didn't come out with the heirs, they had twins, and one of them was hunchbacked. And then similar things have happened where they'll have not quite the inbred trait, but they'll have some kind of problem that is unrelated to it. Which seems to happen more frequently when there is some sort of inbreeding involved.
Hmm.
Not 100% sure how it. You fucking kidding me?
Did your son die?
No. My immediate liege just started a fucking revolt against the much more powerful empire that we're a part of.
Yep. Sounds about right. Bless you.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna help him with this. This was a stupid decision.
Oh, it's got to burn down 4 churches, and I can make my own church.
Oh, nice. We have a new Grand Mayor. Doesn't really help.
I think you're the new Grand Mayor, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm the new Grand.
You are.
What a horrible fucking time for this to happen. Now I'm the leader of the revolt.
Wow.
Okay, I need to pause this.
That's totally on purpose.
This is awful.
He died just to spite you. You heard what you were saying.
You're not the leader of the revolt.
Okay, so that's good, right?
Yeah.
So I can still do nothing and just not help this revolt.
Yep,
You'll probably still get imprisoned at the end of it, but
that's true.
Oh, this is. Is there any way you can light peace, maybe? Look, I guess I'm not the leader of the revolt. This is bullshit. God damn it. Well, I'm not helping him. I ain't have nothing to do with it. That's gonna be my alibi.
You might not get imprisoned. I don't know.
I might not.
I don't know exactly how it goes. I forget.
I'm not sure how this is gonna. I'm probably gonna get imprisoned. I didn't do nothing. That's all I'm saying. I was just sitting there, minding my own business. when Dickhead over here decided to start revolt. And then he died. Oh, I'm dead.
Good timing. The revolt lives on for another era. You were in charge for just such a short time.
I died a natural death. I don't even know why. I died of poor health. I can't believe it.
In your great house.
Now I just have to not die. Because if I die, it's game over. Well, I have another brother now.
That's good.
All my entire council just likes me. Child. Things were going so good until I died.
You know, that's a common sentiment.
Well, I have 7,000 gold, so I'm gonna make the most of this. Let's see. Learning how to make money, okay. Seems like a worthy goal for a merchant.
And I'm so close to being able to declare myself Empress.
Nice.
I need a realm size of 180. I'm at 149.
You have the best character of all of us by far.
Yeah.
Your character is awesome.
The Black Skull.
You're a one-eyed woman who's... Oh my god, you have so many traits. Meanwhile, my council is making all sorts of horrible decisions. Or rather, the Republic's council.
Alright, if all goes according to plan, I should be able to have enough moral authority to make my own religion once I'm done with this raiding campaign. 5, 6, 7.
So what are you gonna make your religion?
Don't know. Gonna need to take a look at it once I can. Right? That church is on fire. This church is on fire.
I'm 3 years old.
Ooh, Flower War.
So what was that revolt over anyway?
I don't know. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
What were we fighting over? I don't know.
I mean, he declared some kind of revolt, and I wasn't paying attention to it because I wasn't planning to participate in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was distracted by the fact that I died. Then I was distracted by reorganizing everything. And then it ended, and I have no idea what it was.
It's a mystery war. Nobody knew
A
it was
mystery
over.
war with many casualties, including myself. I mean, it's really, really good that I had an heir. That's all I have to say. Because otherwise, this would have been a game over for that character.
Right?
Now I just have to survive till adulthood. I'm 3 years old. It's gonna be a little while.
Okay, 7 more percent. And I've almost got enough. No, I've got more than enough piety.
Right, I wanted to read what the Flower War was.
Yeah, it's a lady con that I'm sieging out right now. A conum. Conum? I hardly know him. Why is hair lip such a common thing?
I don't know.
Have you ever met anyone with a hair lip in real life?
Can't say I have.
It's my capital. I'm holding it as holder is a wrong holding type.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because I'm a merchant republic.
Wait, why? Are you sure it's... Well, you should be able to hold all those things.
You want to know why? Because my capital isn't a city.
What is it?
The barony, isn't it?
A bunch of yurts.
No, that is a city.
Is it?
Hold on.
It says holder is of wrong holding type. That's what it says about my capital.
You have a barony in Thessalonica. You got a county, and you have 3 other counties. So Omega Prime,
You're no
Maronia.
longer, dude. You're no longer a merchant republic.
Oh,
Well, are you serious?
yeah.
Yeah, you're feudal.
What the fuck? How'd that happen?
Good question.
Why? Why am I feudal now? Oh, this.
I think it was
changes
because of the
everything.
revolt. Because you inherited it during a revolt, something weird happened with it. Well, we're all...
Oh.
Well, we'll all be
That's
feudal by
bad.
the end of this then, huh?
So I guess I need to make this into the county. I need to.
I mean, there are ways you could become a republic again. Kind of gamey.
Yeah, but I need to switch my capital.
Man, that really sucks. You probably lost all the stuff you
Yeah,
put
I
into
lost
your...
all my money. Well, I didn't lose all my money. Still a shitload. I mean, I have more money than any other feudal ruler. Period. I still have like an incredible advantage in that aspect. But
Yeah, that sucks.
okay. I need to switch my county capital, but I don't think I can right now.
Hold on.
I need to switch to a barony. I have them. I don't see any option to do it.
Do you want to keep going on with this campaign when you're not a republic now?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I mean, shit happens, you know?
Uh-huh.
We're still the Omega Zone, John.
Yeah. You
I
just
mean,
have to...
honestly, I'm totally fine with that. Playing as a Republic is limiting in some aspects. It just changes the way I'm gonna have to play this game.
Yeah, I mean, if the... I was wondering, in case it was pretty important to what you wanted to do to be a republic.
Oh, no. I mean, it changes the way I'm gonna have to play the game. That's it.
You
And
could...
playing as a Republic is fun, but I mean, I actually have such a huge benefit from having been a Republic. I have 7,721 gold.
Wow. That's impressive.
That wouldn't have happened if I wasn't a Republic. So I'm literally the richest count probably in the entire game.
More
In the
money than
feudal
Chris.
world. So I mean, I'm not like disadvantaged in a way that's like something to complain about.
Alright, so do you want to know how you could maybe become a republic again?
Sure, I'll hear that out.
Alright, it's kind of weird. So, what you gotta do is make your heir a... give him a... you gotta give him a city. And then you have to... like, try and revoke it, and somehow make him rebel, and then surrender. So that you, like, lose your land. So, like, make it so there's, like, a tyranny war or whatever. And so that you become your heir. It's kind of complicated. It's not really that bad.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep going on as feudal now at this point. I'm kind of okay with it.
Okay.
What I'm really wondering about is how can I change... Oh my god. I don't own any of these fucking baronies anymore. The only time I could possibly want to have owned a barony. I need to find out who owns this. And just, I need to revoke it. Don't I?
Yes.
Oh, but he's by, I have to approve it by my region. Okay, so I'm gonna be, at least until, this is gonna be rough. I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. I'm just gonna be honest, but we'll keep playing. I think it's a good idea.
If you die?
Well, I might die. I'm not saying so much die, but what I'm saying is, well, if I die, it's just, I'm gonna be dead.
Yeah, I mean, if you die, it's a game over. What's happening exactly?
I hold the wrong county site. I need
County.
to switch it to a barony, which means I have to revoke one of my baronies from there.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get
To
it.
be my capital, because I can't switch that to be my capital so long as one of my vassals holds it. So I can't have a baron hold that barony.
You do own a barony though. But it's your liege's capital.
Oh, that is.
So it's like the highest barony in that is your liege's capital. So you don't actually own the top barony of any of the provinces you own. That's weird.
Oh my god. Okay, that's a very weird situation. I'm gonna have to revoke one of my. Yeah. I kind of know what I have to do. I just have to wait a really long time to do it.
No. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. You're not a duke. You can't become merchant again.
No, he doesn't want to become a merchant republic. He's
I'm not trying to become a merchant republic again.
Oh, okay.
I need to switch my title to be a barony title so that I can be feudal, like, without having the wrong holding site. I mean, oh my god.
I've never heard of this before.
I got screwed so horribly. My dement size is 2.
Yeah, because you aren't. It's like you're only technically a count, I guess.
I'm like a fake count.
You own counties, but none of them are baronies, which are the only kinds of holdings you can hold. That's very strange.
Do we want to just restart this?
Like the save or what?
Yeah.
I not really. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think I can do much to prevent this from happening. Because it happened like almost immediately when we started the game.
it was the revolt, right? Like I think it was because of that.
Yeah, let's just...
I think we're going to start...
Let's
we have to
just
start a new campaign.
let's just restart this from before the save and see if the same thing happens.
All right, I will.
Okay.
I'll save this just in case nothing changes. I want to at least reform my religion. If I can reform my religion, I'm fine with ending the campaign. I just want to get that much.
I just got turned into just a straight out baron. I've never seen that happen in this game. That's truly bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess in single player that would just be kind of a game over in a way.
I don't think so.
Well, am I just a baron now?
No, you are a count because you own because you were a republic. The highest holdings were that you still own them. You didn't lose them. Were the highest holdings. That's what you need to do. Is you need to own the highest holdings in a county in order to not be a baron or just a regular republic, like a mayor.
Right.
So you still own those, but you're not supposed to because you aren't a republic anymore. And because you were a republic, that is what the highest holding is.
So then I'm basically right, where I have to wait out my regency, and then switch my holding to a barony. I have to right?
Yeah. You need your highest holding to be a barony.
Once my highest holding is a barony, and not a city or a collection of yurts, as it would be.
Well, ignoring that part, that's only going to make it more confusing thinking about it that way.
It's so strange.
Which is why I said we should just restart.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do to prevent. Oh my god! I hope that this revolt just doesn't happen.
I mean, it's kind of just unlucky that you died. Partly.
Well, and that might not happen again.
Yeah.
because that's completely random. And I died of ill health while I had no health issues, so far as I can
And
tell.
how old were you?
I was like in 60.
That's pretty old.
It's pretty old. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that'll trigger again at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know when the seed would be sown, so to speak.
But that is really bizarre. I've never seen anything like that happen in this game. I'll be right back.
Let me know when the server's up.
Alright, as it loads, I'm gonna grab something really quick. Okay, getting the server up in just a second. You got a really weird situation there.
Yeah, that was incredibly. I don't know. I'm willing to continue it if it goes that way, but yeah, it is definitely weird. I've never seen that happen before, and I was completely unaware that I had even switched to governments.
Open up a can of Pringles.
Remember when I became an anarchy?
What was that?
Remember when I became an anarchy in the Uyghur campaign?
Kinda.
I actually don't. But we were all kind of doing our own thing in that campaign too. So I mean, how did you become an anarchy?
I made a title that I shouldn't have been able to make.
Oh, that's right. You made the like holy order.
Yeah.
Server's up.
God, I can't believe Gotham is still a thing.
Huh.
That show was awful.
Which show is that?
Gotham?
Is that the
It's-
one about the cop show about Gotham?
Yeah.
I heard it was alright to start with.
No, it wasn't. It was just god awful.
Do you remember that show that came out that was like sort of related to Batman? And it was about three like it was kind of like Charmed, but in the Batman universe.
I don't even know what Charmed is, so.
Charmed was this show about like three witches who were
Okay.
kind of like superheroes.
Were
I
into
think
the
it was
Teenage Witch?
CW. No, not quite that. It was more like a little bit darker, more CW-ish. Then there was a show that came out that was similar to that. It was about 3 Batgirls.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, I think that's what it was called.
What's it called?
I think that's what Birds of Prey.
I heard that show was actually really good.
Huh.
I don't remember much about it.
You're the right guy, right, Steve?
Yeah, Count Manus the Lewis.
Yes, he's the right guy.
Okay.
I mean, I remember enjoying that show, but I was like 10 or so when it came out. So I don't really know. I mean, nothing that I was a big fan of Smallville as a kid.
I heard that was pretty good for like its first couple.
It was fun. It was a fun show for a while, up until the point where like they like couldn't, like, he should have been Superman.
That was probably way.
But then they.
Yeah.
But then they couldn't. They didn't have like a copy. They didn't have the legal authority to actually make him into Superman. So instead, like, he was still not. He was like Clark Kent, sort of, but he wasn't Superman, and they just never mentioned Superman. It was funny. It was like,
that's so
well,
weird.
At this point, like, he's working as Clark Kent, and he's basically doing Superman things, and you're like, what? Well, why didn't you just call him Superman? Why is this show still called Smallville?
He's got a big question mark on his chest.
He didn't have the suit, and you're just like, ah.
Yeah, they weren't allowed to have the suit. I remember that.
No, they couldn't put the suit in there. I mean, I'm sure that was like, as a kid, I didn't understand why. But I mean, I was like, this is stupid at first.
Eventually, that does just get stupid.
it was a show that was about, you know.
I mean, it's the origin of Superman, which is interesting enough. But then eventually,
it can only go so long.
Yeah, it's like, how long can a prequel be a prequel before it's just the quel?
That's a great question.
When there's actually been more
like, something like that about like Darth Vader, but instead of him being like, they just keep him being Anakin.
Yeah. What's up, Lazy Bear? Thanks for joining me. Can you just imagine? It's like the Star Wars prequels, except the Star Wars prequels go into the actual the original Star Wars trilogy.
And he's still Anakin.
Yeah. And he's still doing everything, and then it's like, wait,
He's
I
like,
thought and they can't use Darth Vader, but he's still doing the Darth Vader things. Actually, that actually makes you think, like, the Star Wars Episode 3 video game, which I hear actually wasn't that bad considering it's a movie licensed game. Let's unpause it. It actually isn't that, like, you can play as either Obi-Wan or Anakin. Obi-Wan is the historical path where you beat Anakin in the fight and he, gets all burnt and turns into Darth Vader. If you play as Anakin, you kill Obi-Wan and you're still Darth Vader, but you're still Anakin. And then you kill Emperor Palpatine, and then you're in charge.
Oh, that actually sounds like it might be an interesting track to explore.
Yeah, exactly. That's an interesting alternative, which is more interesting than not ever-ending Smallville.
Except for the fact that then you have to, then Anakin's in charge.
Yeah. I mean, and then the hospital will be named after him and not Palpatine.
The hospital.
It's canon. It's the hospital named after Emperor Palpatine.
The Emperor Palpatine hospital. Star Wars is hilarious in all the little things. All the canon is amazing. The Emperor Palpatine Hospital, that's the canon. The
Emperor Palpatine Trauma Center.
I think it's what it's called.
Trauma
the
Center.
Emperor Palpatine Trauma Center. That's where Anakin
That's
was
like
sent.
That's like the Christopher Columbus Museum for Native American history.
Well, it's like
I now lead the company of the Bears.
Nice.
I just love that, they just, the expanded universe of Star Wars goes into so many, unnecessary,
Not even really
details.
expanded universe. That's something canon from George Lucas, the hospital.
he just signs off on things. He just is like,
No, I'm pretty
"Eh."
sure he wrote that.
Really?
Yeah, that whole thing that Red Letter Media did, that little bit. That's all canon. That's all something he did.
Well, it's all canon. Lots of stuff that he didn't write is also canon.
No, yeah, I know,
And
but
he
it's
just,
like
signed
then
off on.
there's still the George Lucas made this canon. That's still canon after the new movies came out.
I just love that. I think it's amazing, and I hope there's like a scene. They should make a whole movie about. They should make a
This
show
should be ER, but in the
in
Emperor Palpatine Trauma Center.
This should be a show.
It's just ER, but
It's like ER, but
in Star Wars.
DR.
ER is great, but yeah, sure. I mean, no, but ER, but in Star Wars, in the Emperor Palpatine Trauma Center, just played like completely straight.
Yeah.
For some reason, thinking
It sounds like something that Adult Swim would have done, like with one of those live-action Adult Swim shows.
He's got a tumor.
Should we operate, Emperor? Do it.
Do it, we have no choice. If we don't operate now, he may not live. Use like the force lightning to
Yeah, it's like,
bring the tumor out.
Emperor, he's dying. We're losing him, Emperor. Not another one. Not on my watch. He's lightning to use. Oh man, that'd be so good.
They say our funding is being cut, Emperor. No.
The lead doctor, but also the Emperor of the Galaxy. That would.
I will not accept one more patient dead today. We have lost enough this year.
This week.
But, my Lord Emperor, sir, most of those were patients that you killed yourself.
And not one more of them will die.
Man.
On the next episode of
Emperor Palpatine.
Trauma Center.
And it's like, and then it needs to go into like Grey's Anatomy territory where it's more about the doctors having sex.
Yeah. And like, you're too young for me.
Emperor's
you're
Anatomy.
Too young. I'm not too young for you. I don't know why I gave her a British accent. I'm not too young for you.
Have you ever heard the story
Palpatine?
of Darth Plagueis,
Why you
the
doing-
really horny doctor? Man.
Yes. Massage my neck. And in this episode, we look at Emperor Palpatine's unconventional relationship with an intern.
It is not unethical. She is completely of age and I am the Emperor of the Galaxy.
Mr. Emperor, sir, you have done is against medical ethics.
Earn in your badge.
Fine, then he does.
And then he puts a
And there's
gun
a
on
whole
the
season
table.
of
It's
him,
like,
coming
where'd
to
this come
terms-
from?
There's a whole season of him coming to terms with like him being disbarred.
It's like he's every job. It's like every
And they're, like,
episode it
talking
goes
to
from
him,
him.
they're like,
He's a doctor, then a police
Mr.
officer.
Palpatine, you're the best doctor we ever had, and we need you back. But it wouldn't be right.
And then it turns into
Oh,
MASH
he
somehow.
added someone, I wasn't reading it. Oops. Was thinking too much about our amazing show about Emperor Palpatine's hospital.
Oh man. This is wow. I wish there was some way to do this. Like, at best, this could be like a robot chicken skit. Hold on, let me pitch this to Disney.
Yeah, called him up on the phone and we got this idea.
Walt Disney! I've
Hey,
got a
Walt.
great idea!
Walt, yeah, you there? Hey,
I want to talk to Walt Disney! it's a medical drama in Star Wars!
yeah, who are you?
Put Walt Disney's severed head on the line.
Oh, Jesus. We know what's in a cube.
You can always put him back in cryostasis. They'd be so excited to hear that we have Star Wars. Let him know. He loved Star Wars. He'd want to know that Will Smith is gonna be the genie.
There's like an episode where like this guy comes in and he has like a crushed trachea. And Palpatine's like, no, what happened to him? And then he has to cover for Darth Vader because he knows it was him. Like, I don't know who could have done this.
So how goes the not dying, Steve?
Not dead.
And didn't revolt yet?
He's still revolt so far, so I'm happy about that.
Nice.
I'm gonna check out our factions. I want to see what possibly. I have no factions whatsoever.
Weird.
Not in the Grand Duchy Mega. Oh, well, I can't see the ones that are in my Greater Liege.
You should be able to see your... well, yeah. That's true.
I can see the ones that are in the Grand City of Omega Prime, which is the Republic itself, and I can see the ones that are in Echidna, which is, I think, my...
You may want to switch to like a health focus. Like family or something. Family or
I'm
hunting.
gonna do that right now. I don't need to have the seduction focus anymore. Now I have all these children. Oh, I made a friend.
What was that friend? Dr. Palpatine? Dr. Emperor Palpatine.
I mean, but
And he's best friends
actually
with
works
Turk
well
from
with the
Scrubs.
canon, because if you remember why, like, his whole pitch to Anakin. Yeah. What was the Sith Lord's name? What was it?
Darth Plagueis the
what was
Wise.
the Sith Lord's name that he had? The one who was his master?
Yep, Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Or the Darth Plagueis. He had many medical secrets.
And I just love to see it. It's like the end of like no, the show needs to open not on the droid doing the surgery. It's Anakin like being wheeled in on a stretcher, and then like and Palpatine has to do the surgery himself.
And for some reason, I just keep hearing this.
No. He's the
That'd be another.
he's at the
another way to
birth
go
of Luke and Leia. He delivers them.
What, Anakin? Wait.
Emperor Palpatine. MD.
But it's Obi-Wan though. That's the other. I think that should be the other.
He's the nurse. And baby Han Solo's there too.
Breathe. Inhale.
You're going to have sex with this one.
Exhale.
Wait, which one was this?
Inhale. Exhale. Just being creepy as hell.
Doctor, I feel like with this bedside manner, I'm going to die postpartum.
You
Good.
want it.
Good.
Don't you?
Die of a broken heart?
Little Yoda sitting on the side.
Like, sense this makes not. Oh man, I've got to burn this apostate again. He's a cannibal. He's a lunatic. Envious, greedy, lustful, wrathful.
Sounds like a
Tribal kinslayer. Yeah, let's burn this guy. Well, okay, so yeah, it's gonna knock off every single hospital show ever, except it's in Star Wars and with Emperor Palpatine.
But seriously, ER was a great show.
Oh yeah, I know.
I watched it a lot as a kid.
Can you just imagine it's like Emperor Palpatine and then other random doctors are like the stars of these other shows? Like you get George Clooney.
He's like he's like the head of the hospital.
Yeah.
He's the one they go to for advice and shit.
Hey, I'm the cruel. I'll show you how cruel I am when I make you my religion, everyone. Show you. It's gonna be a great religion, you'll love it. Enjoy it, damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna imprison my wife, Sybil. She has the best name ever. Oh, she's incapable? Oh no. I've been spending more time with my wife, Sybil, recently. And though, of course, we did not marry for love, I can tell it is growing between us. She's incapable!
That doesn't mean she can't talk. Can't move.
Oh, okay.
That just made it worse.
Oh, she has the Great Pox.
Dang.
I guess that's why she's incapable. Oh, shit.
Alright, 6 more moral authority.
Can't divorce her.
Jeez,
You've got other wives, dude.
physicians keep dying.
Your what? Your current positions?
Yeah. That is really not a good sign.
Alright, don't worry
I
about.
still trust my character not to have sex with my incapable wife and get the Great Pox. Because characters in this game are fucking terrible, terrible people.
Yeah. Like, you didn't give her a Great Pox. I don't think.
I mean, I don't really care how she got the Great Pox. I'm glad that we're having a friendship now. I just hope he doesn't do. He's
that
not.
syphilis
Or,
isn't supposed to be native to this.
what?
Syphilis. It's native to the America. That's what the Great Pox is. It's syphilis.
Hmm.
So they didn't have syphilis here?
They shouldn't have.
Yeah, the evidence suggests that it was a mutual disease exchange. By 1495, Columbus and his crew arrived back in Europe, and they brought the Great Pox.
Oh, interesting. Yet another thing we can blame Columbus for.
Yeah.
Syphilis.
Syphilitic slave-mongering
Remember that
monster.
Next Columbus Day. Syphilis Day.
Yep.
Scurvy bastard.
Scurvy is just a lack of vitamin D.
Yeah, that's entirely different.
And you're still going there, Steve, huh?
Yeah, you still don't. The wolves have crept closer to the castle, and more sheep, pigs, and chicken vanish each day. I have two options. The wolves are not to blame. Every village will fight them together. I'm not gonna blame the wolves. No, don't worry. It's not the wolves that are taking the sheep. It's me.
You have the wolf blood or whatever?
No, I don't know what they're. That was just a random thing with. It was one of those, we have prompts in this game that either have only two good options, and then occasionally ones that have only two bad options. The fussy one's a really good example of the latter. Where I have never. With the fussy one, the fussy child.
Oh, yeah, that one's
You either,
silly.
There's no way not to get the fuzzy trait for your child.
Yeah, I think that's a glitch.
I've never not had the fuzzy trait after that. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's a joke.
I think the only thing,
I think it might be a joke.
it's an option.
No matter what
Like
you
the
do,
comments.
once you get that, you get the fuzzy trait because there's nothing you can do about it. But this one was basically two pot. Either they're delighted that I told them that we're gonna fight the wolves together, or they're relieved that I tell them the wolves aren't a problem. Unless there's some kind of follow up, which is possible.
The only thing I can think of is
They're
that
both good choices.
with the fussy thing is that you can get that event when you are a kid, and you can choose to not become fussy. The AI never chooses it though.
That's actually a good point. I never thought about that. But
It's still
yeah,
weird that the AI never takes it.
I mean, no matter what you choose as an adult, your child becomes fussy after that prompt.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, what's the point? You might as well just say your child becomes fussy. It doesn't really need to offer.
It's either
choice
you gain
there.
prestige or you either lose prestige or nothing, I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can lose prestige. You can choose an option which is just worse. You can either lose prestige and your child becomes fussy, or you can not lose prestige and your child becomes fuzzy. Either way, it's a really obvious answer if you know what the prompt is. You do the one that you don't lose prestige in. And it tells you have a chance for your child to become fussy. But in my experience, it's always been 100% of the time the kid becomes fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst trait that your child can have in this game, but it's not.
Maybe there's a
great.
0.1% chance that they could become an attractive genius. A shrewd, attractive genius.
Okay, time to check out the trade zones.
So how goes your side of the world there, Chris?
I'm just deciding who I want to kill.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I've got most of the British Isles,
Killed.
divided up. Well, my area of the British Isles divided up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing pretty good.
Alright. I've got 4 more, and I will have enough moral authority. Hopefully no modifiers will fall off in that amount of time.
Oh, my wife is pregnant.
Which one?
Oh, that's right. Guna. Okay, not my main one.
A poor Great Pox wife. You really gotta wonder how they get those diseases.
You should probably slept with someone else.
Maybe. I don't know.
Wasn't
Someone
me.
in America.
Yeah, she had sex with an American.
She went on a vacation, Bahamas, nice weather. Martinis by the beach. Syphilitic dude.
Yeah, I've got 150 realms. Just 30 more.
Nice. We're all gonna hit milestones here soon.
Not me.
Hey, you're not dead.
Unfortunately, most of England is held by this one duke.
Ah, crap.
So I gotta take it.
I need to retreat. Couldn't quite get it on that raid. They have a lot of guys that they pulled off to fight me. Oh, she died! Or Sybil Sibylid of Sybil Sibylland. Well, congratulations, a wife got an upgrade! Alright. They'll need 4 more now.
And the one I just broke up with is a lover.
Oh, I think that's Steve.
Yep.
You really got to solidify that uh, that whole not being a heresy thing.
I don't think I'm a heresy.
You aren't anymore.
My wife is also my apprentice.
Do it.
My apprentice.
I will teach you the ways of medicine. All right, 3 more. I have 2 targets in sight. I'm in an area that there aren't very many of these, so it's a little problematic. Okay, I can head back down south after these. Well, one of these.
Oh, okay. This is too good not to do it. So
Yeah?
I'm going to raid someone's laboratory with my wife.
Nothing bad could possibly happen here.
You distract them. I will enter the laboratory.
Here, wife. Take the fall for me in case anything goes badly.
No, I'm the one who's going to the laboratory. I'm the one taking all the risks in this situation.
Our legend's at 82%. What happens when I fill up this bar?
Which bar?
The legend bar in the Warrior Lodge?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the... We successfully raided their laboratory. I'm definitely going to try to siege a city.
Alright, 2 more. My wife's pregnant. Her name is All Lust, so that's helpful. Got good traits too. Got myself a good genius wife. So what's with the pause, Steve? You done got imprisoned again?
Gotta select commanders.
Okay.
Okay. Marshall. No. One of them is cowardly. Crazy. One of them is gluttonous, but that doesn't make too much of a difference. The oldest need more rations than the others.
So did you get anything good out of the raid?
Who?
You.
No, I'm starting the attack now. I'm going to try to siege a city. I'm going to take a city from
I mean, steal stuff from the lab.
Oh no, nothing.
No, you didn't get anything?
My wife and I just broke into a lab and got nothing out of it.
Real good. Good stuff.
I think the last one we got some ingredients, but that wasn't with my wife. Still, it was worth it, you know, it was bonding. This is what makes marital bliss, is breaking into people's alchemical laboratories. And
A couple that steals
Feeling
together,
good.
stays together. All right. One more. Real close. I'll probably need to pause for a little bit while I do this, though. Once I can do this, though. So, very close. Jones Castle, then the temple, then we're good. Hey, I got a daughter. Her name is I. Damn it, one of them fell off, so I'm gonna need to do two really quick.
Oh, modifier. I thought you were talking about your daughter for a second.
My daughter fell off. My infant daughter fell off the wagon. Metaphorically speaking, she's actually an alcoholic.
Metaphorically speaking.
Yes, of course. I'm actually making a lot of money doing this.
See, one of the nice things about being a merchant republic is you make a lot of money just by doing nothing.
Oh, game froze for me for a second. Hold on. Why is it freezing? Okay, we're fine. I'm gonna save really quick to make sure that doesn't happen. That nothing bad happens. All right. One more. Loot a single more temple.
Like whenever you attack a province, you always attack the most fortified place first.
Yeah.
Not always, but usually.
It's like you can't just go around to the tiny city. It's just a
tiny,
little bit farther away. I
undefended
don't know.
area, just like, oh, but I walk around that. Nah, you're like,
Maybe the logic is to always take the most what is ideally the most well fortified and well defended, in order to prevent other countries or to prevent them from attacking you, while you're going for a weaker place. Maybe.
I'd say that would be true if they could do that in the game.
Yeah.
But they can't.
Well, that's because you can't choose. It's like the Geneva Convention. It's a binding law that every single human being on Earth must abide by. And if they don't, they die instantly.
If they no, I mean, they literally can't. It's like a physical law.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like a Geneva Convention. It's like a physical.
The Geneva Convention isn't like gravity?
No.
Oh. Damn it, it's down to 48 again. I'm running out of troops. I tried to hurry it up and I can't even do that anymore. I'll have to lower my guys and raise them again. Hopefully. Like, okay, because a county conquest fell off, I think. How long did the infidel temples looted last for?
I don't know. I want to say 10 years, but don't quote me on it.
Let's just build a temple somewhere. I got enough money for it now.
Occupying a whole country to take one city.
Absolutely.
You say it like there's another way to do it.
was saying we could take 2 of them. I go to this kind of trouble. Well, we all agreed to the terms of the war.
You know, the Geneva Convention of Gravity. See, war in this period is very orderly.
This is
Everyone abided
true
by the
of
rules.
medieval era.
No one did naughty things in this time period.
Well, I'm gonna get this city. Unless this revolt suddenly ends.
And then the revolt ended.
And then I couldn't take the city, even though I occupied most of their land.
Nope. Can't do it. Not allowed.
You, sir, must leave here now. Okay.
You can never take more than you said you are coming to take. Not a penny more.
Especially not if the revolt ends early.
Oh no, never. This game's silly.
99%, damn it. Oh, no. I can't believe this. I'm gonna have to fight them somewhere.
Yeah, that's
I don't know where I'm
that's
gonna
funny.
fight them. Oh, I found a place.
Oh, hey.
I am now the Grand Mayor.
Congrats.
How grand of you.
What?
Did it end?
How did I lose this battle? We outnumbered them like 5-1.
Wow.
Oh, totally hiring our mercenaries. They have so much. I have no. I am. Oh. I know why. All of my shit changed because I became the Grand Mayor.
Hmm.
Oh my god, that is so dumb. Can't believe that just happened. What? How did I lose so many troops? Oh, what the hell just happened? But they're gonna hire a lot of mercenaries. My massive amount of money.
Well, hold on.
Alright, like next month I'll have enough.
Woo.
Alright, I can do it. Religion can be reformed. It's really quick.
This isn't gonna be really.
I mean, do something else really quick. Alright, so, religion can be reformed. Reformation.
I'm going to take this time to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Alright, we are presented with the unique opportunity to shape our faith forever. You must be careful on the path we set out on, as once the new dogma of our religion has been established, it will be impossible to change, until we re-reformation it. Many learned priests and scholars have traveled to my court in order to discuss all sorts of theological matters, in an attempt to codify a complete and solid reinterpretation of our old oral traditions. Yet, being the one who made this reformation possible in the first place, it would only be fair if I gave my opinion on the nature, doctrine, and leadership of our new religion. Alright, let's see here. Ah, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, I could... Alright, let's see here. Alright, so it could be peaceful. Rulers are less likely to start wars, plots, and factions. Rulers gain piety while at peace. Looting is not allowed. Great holy wars are not allowed. We must endeavor to lead a life of peaceful conduct and harmonious discourse with our opponents rather than fall to the sins of violence and mad pursuit of power. I don't think so. Alright, warmongering. We must endeavor to lead... Our only way forward is paved with the skulls of our enemies. Only by showing their bravery in battle, the faithful can hope to be rewarded in the afterlife. Actually,
I'm back. Have you made any choices yet?
Oh no. I mean, it's 10:42. Like, how late do you guys want to go?
We gotta see you through this at least.
I could just do this. 11, I could just do this off stream because this will take a while, and you guys are.
I want to finish my war because I'm 1% away from it.
All right,
so
you know
if
what?
I can do that, I'd be really happy.
I'll let you just finish that first because that will take less time, I think, than it would be for me to do this. I'll still keep reading this stuff out.
Start reading while he's doing it.
Yeah. All right. So rulers do not receive opinion penalties for raised vassal levies. That's good. Great holy war is allowed. Rulers are extremely aggressive. Rulers at peace lose prestige, which is not ideal. But
well, if you're raiding, then that counts as.
Yeah. Alright, proselytizing. The religion encourages missionary work. Great holy wars are allowed. Rulers waging war against members of their own faith lose piety. One thing that the heathen missionaries have shown us is that it is not by strength of weapons that the gods are preserved, but through the power of words. Alright, cosmopolitan. The religion can intermarry with their neighboring faiths. Great wars are allowed. The religion discourages missionary work. Base moral authority is low.
Okay, and I've won my war.
Alright. Okay, congrats.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it then. While John reads.
This dogmatic is one that I cannot do because I am... Alright, so... Base moral authority is high. Great holy wars are allowed. The religion does not allow marriage with infidels. Rulers waging war against members of their own faith lose piety. There is only one word. Only one correct interpretation of our scriptures. Only one way to please the gods. I have to be civilized to do that. So, oh no, I have to have the feature civilized. I have not chosen that yet. Right now I've got unyielding selected, which means armies are stronger when defending their home territories. The religion is resistant to proselytizing, and great holy wars are allowed. We might never spread the religion of our gods to all the corners of the world, but we are committed to make our ancestral lands impregnable to missionaries and infidels.
Okay, I'm gonna unpause it while I win my war.
Okay, yeah, I'm not in a rush. I mean, well, I kind of am, because I might actually lose moral authority if I'm unpaused for too long.
Then I will assault this holding.
Uncertain.
Okay, I have won my war.
Right, then we've got doctrines. There's divine marriage. Close kin marriage is allowed. Close kin marriage amongst nobility is considered a divine union.
Why don't you do the religious head thing first? Because there's...
Well, I'm just kind of... I want to read through all these so I know what I'm doing. The gods have chosen certain bloodlines over others. Such dynasties must be maintained pure if we wish to keep the favor of our creators. Polygamy. Polygamy is allowed. It is time that we acknowledge our concubines as full spouses. I haven't even been doing concubines. I could do... You know, I could have them, but whatever. The children we have with them are just as legitimate as any other. Meritocracy. Heir designation allowed. Ooh. The gods do not care about the order in which a child was born. They care about the skills and virtues that he shows as a man. Alright, stability. Short range penalty is disabled. Rulers can spend piety to improve their courtiers' attributes. It is blasphemous to doubt the legitimacy of a ruler who has come to power under the favor of the gods. He should be allowed immediate loyalty by his subjects. Religious tax. Religious taxation of subjects of different religious groups is allowed. We must allow infidels to live in our lands, but only as long as they pay regularly for their blasphemy by giving us offerings of wealth and resources. Monasticism. Rulers can ask their subjects to take the vows and disinherit them. Followers of this religion gain +2 base learning. Priests are bound to be celibate. The most devout among us should be allowed to abandon their earthly affairs and spend their lives in seclusion and worship. Syncretism. Rulers can choose to gain sympathy for other faith by decision. The wisest among us should be allowed to study other faiths and learn more about the people around us. Haruspicy. Haruspicy? Diviners read the signs before war to try and improve troop morale. Only through the proper use of divination can we discern the will of the gods and lead our armies to victory. That's a solid one. Alright, the other one... What was that?
I think they're all solid.
Oh man, there are a lot of these. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I said you should do the religious head first because there's only...
Well, I'm not choosing any of them. I'm just reading them. I will do that since you insist. Alright, temporal. The reformer will become the new head of the religion. Secular and spiritual powers are inextricably bound. It is pointless to divide them between two opposites. Hierocratic. A priest is put in charge of this religion. A high priest should be given complete control over all spiritual matters, so that the gods may be pleased with the proper rituals. Autocephalous. What's up, Siblix? Thanks for joining me. Good to know. Alright, every realm shall have its high priest, working along its realm and fulfilling the needs of the gods and their followers. Autonomous. Followers of the religion can pick a preferred branch. Followers of this religion gain +2 base stewardship. This religion will never have a religious head. Great holy wars are not allowed. Every priest will be given the chance to give the proper interpretation of the new holy text, free from any centralized authority. Alright.
Not a favorite?
What was that?
Got a favorite?
I don't know. I'm gonna... I'm gonna look at, like, what is my religion? Let's see. Let's try and keep it faithful to the faith. The Gongpast faith is very strict, with priests constantly requiring followers to cite passages from the sacred scroll. If a follower would fail to cite 3 passages in a row, they are punished and deemed corrupted by the Grinning Men. Fortunately, the sacred scroll contains only 12 passages, spread out over 4 pages, proving the mercy of the unfallen once again. Alright, so right now, Peaceful Temple, blah 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 blah. That's not none of the mechanics are really necessary. So priests are important here. So autonomous sounds like a no.
Autocephalus then?
I don't know. Autocephalus priests are put in charge. Does that mean that which?
It's like Orthodox.
Yeah. So it's like every kingdom has their own?
Yeah.
Temporal is like... It's like I become the...
Yeah, you basically become the caliph.
Okay. So, alright, temporal is caliph. Hierocratic is Catholic. Autocephalus is Orthodox. Autonomous is pretty much everything else.
No, it's like Hindu.
Yeah. Hindu, pretty sure that... What do you call it? What's the other one called? Like...
I think it's specifically like Hindu because you get like...
You cut out.
You know how there's got like the different like branches?
Yeah. But I mean, Buddhism doesn't have a head either.
Buddhism has that too.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, is that it's like... Basically...
Well, dharmic.
Temporal is like Islam. Hierocratic is Catholicism. Autocephalus is, well, there are a couple. Like there's Orthodox and also Miaphysite. Kinda, yeah. Then there's, and autonomous is pretty much everything else that I'm not really thinking. I mean, I think some heresies of like Islam, do they do autocephalus?
No.
Okay. Alright.
Only Orthodox and Miaphysites do that.
I am liking meritocracy. I like being able to designate heirs. I'll choose that one for the moment. Monasticism, syncretism, astrology. Characters are assigned zodiac traits at birth and by decision. Grants access to the Hermetic Society. The gods wrote our fate in the stars. We only need to look up to know what lies within us. Equality. Absolute cognatic law is enforced. Female ruler is not penalized. Not bad. Both gods and goddesses rule the heavens. And so it is only just to allow both men and women to rule the earth. Bloodthirsty gods. Prisoners of a different religion can be sacrificed for piety. Sacrificing prisoners unlocks special traits and actions. Our heavenly masters are cruel and ever thirsty. If we do not placate... What?
That's like what I have.
Yeah. If we do not placate their hunger for flesh, blood, and souls, they will turn their wrath upon us. Daring. Prepared invasions are allowed. How do you do prepared invasions again?
You declare that you are... I think it only applies to like weak rulers, so I don't think you have to...
So that really wouldn't be that useful to me, the Emperor.
Yeah. Actually, I think you already have that mechanic.
Yeah, I do. Alright, so seabound. Fleets can navigate through major rivers. Ship maintenance is reduced to 10%. And looters prefer coastal counties. That's AI stuff, I guess, because it's in yellow as opposed to the other things that are green. Gods have given us knowledge of the tides and of shipcraft so that we can use it to spread the word to all corners of the world. And by word, I mean swords. Unrelenting. Armies ignore defensive attrition. Armies have increased offensive capabilities. The gods will only reward the bravest and most fierce amongst the faithful. Die in battle is the greatest of honors a man can aspire to. Ancestor veneration. The religious head can decide upon dead ancestors to give special status. Enables eldership succession law. Neat. Our pious ancestors deserve our respect and veneration. It is only right for us to remember them fittingly. Then we've got agnatic law, agnatic clans. Agnatic law is enforced. Open succession is unlocked. Open succession is nice. Female characters are not allowed in the council. Matrilineal marriages are not allowed. I'm not a big fan of that, though. That's pretty double-edged. It is only through the sword, the strong and resolute leadership of men, that we will be able to fulfill the great destiny that the male men have in men for us. Men.
Manly men.
Manly men. I think I'm going towards unrelenting. I kind of like the increased offensive capabilities.
Yeah,
Although equality is also useful.
It's your religion.
Yeah.
You made this possible.
I did. What am I did. I'm the best. I think I might. Like, what's the benefit of autocephalous versus hierocratic?
Autocephalous
really found a real benefit to autocephalous.
I never found
It's
a benefit
good if
of
you're
syphilis.
small, not if you're big.
Yeah.
Syphilis is never a benefit. Autosyphilis. Extraordinarily so.
And what are the benefits of... Okay, and so temporal... I cannot excommunicate people with temporal, correct?
Which one's temporal again?
Secular and spiritual powers are inextricably bound. It is pointless to divide them between two opposites.
You might be able to with that.
I'm leaning towards temporal.
Yeah, because the Yazidi sheik can't, has generally the same mechanics as the Caliph connect.
Okay.
I don't want to say you can't, but
Alright. Well, we'll find out. Temporal sounds okay. My character is gregarious, humble. Maybe should I roleplay it so that my character, his traits determine what's going to be happening here?
it's up to you. It's your religion.
Nah, not do it that way. Might end up kind of bad. Craven, humble. I'm kind of leaning on proselytizing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go proselytizing, meritocracy. What do I want to do for the other one?
And I'm wondering if I made the wrong choice on the stat.
Now, what was your choice? What?
If I picked the wrong spread.
What did you choose?
No, for the D&D thing.
Oh, okay. You think you wanted the other one? The other attributes?
Yeah, I'm not decided.
Where is the stream still going?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we rolled up some D&D characters, and, yeah.
Steve had an easy choice. I did not.
Yeah,
I
Steve
had a
rolled
hard choice.
really
What are you
well.
talking about?
His
I had
lowest...
I had like an incredibly awful choice and a really good one. The awful has been a lot funnier. And so I considered it a hard choice. But it was an easy choice, in all honesty.
I mean, I could always make Absolute Cognatic a thing anyway. It's like, to have Absolute Cognatic and Meritocracy, that's really good. Like, that I could just choose any of my children outright. So good. Really like that. But at the same time, I kind of want Unrelenting. Armies have increased offensive capabilities. I think if you guys reform, what would like both you guys have to? No, only
No,
like
I
Steve
can't.
is reformed, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right. If you could reform, Chris, what would you want? So that maybe I will take something that you don't want.
I would want to be the Caliph.
You want temporal?
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. I'm really leaning towards that one.
And
What would you want as far as like? Would you want to be more offensive, or would you prefer like equality?
uh, I would probably not go for like equality.
So you prefer the more combat stuff?
Yeah, because I'm really liking, the whole sacrifice to the.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking like my previous character was so good. She was wonderful. So it's like wanna honor my mother maybe. I think I'm gonna go proselytizing, meritocracy, equality, and temporal. It's yeah, I mean that's very stable inheritance. Very powerful to choose my next character. But not as much militarily. I mean, but I've got a lot of land already.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably power through a lot of North Africa and Western Europe on my own. Once I have better CBs. Proselytizing. Make sure. I can do holy wars. Yeah, great holy wars are allowed, and I think regular ones as well. So that's really kind of the biggest thing. I want to have holy wars. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. I don't know how long we're gonna do in this campaign anyway, but we're gonna be. This is really kind of just the most that This is at least what I want to do. I'd be fine with actually ending this campaign not too long from now.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the campaign. I'd like to keep going.
Okay.
I think it's fun because we're just experimenting more or less. More so you guys than me. I'm kind of stuck in the Republic doesn't really have too many added features from this. It's still fun to play as though.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
All right. I've decided we're going to be proselytizing. Hold on. Let me just
Yeah, I'm. You know what? I think I'm good with the stat
Okay.
because it's
Yeah.
there's some things I'd have to invest in less as I level up, but on the other hand, this one is less likely to get me killed.
Yeah, that's always a good way of looking at it. Chris is like he had two. The way we roll it is that we roll the stats, and then one is we're rolling it twice. Like you have two different sets that you can choose from. Like sets of 6 numbers. Chris rolled one that was more balanced, and another one that was, but none of them were really high. But and he rolled another one that had one that was really good, and another one that was all right, and a couple that are sort of lower. And he went with that one. All right. Anyway, I'm choosing proselytizing, meritocracy, equality, and temporal. Reform. Watch the game crash. All right.
Whoa! Your clothes changed.
The Gungpast Reformation. The ancient Gungpast is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of organized, proselytizing neighbors. Rather than abandon the old ways, Grand Saltug, the Saltweg, Pokayo, Chongwei, and the most
Chunky
powerful.
the cool. Grand Salty Chunky the cool.
Yeah. And the most powerful of his priests have decided to reform the faith in order to blah blah blah. With official declared blah blah blah, yeah. For the Unfallen. Well, let's take a look at this.
The gong-pissed papacy.
Yeah. That's me.
Oh.
It's a duchy title.
Well, I think this is probably the best point to call it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think we've all just, Chris and I just mentioned my major wars, and well, in my case, I just took a city, but it felt like a major war. And you just reformed your religion,
Yeah.
and everything looks a lot different.
Kinda.
I've never seen the hat that's on your head.
No, that's a very different hat.
It's his Pope hat.
That's quite a hat.
It's quite the hat. Yeah.
You've got like a leopard skin underneath it,
Yeah.
and you have it's like a pith helmet
I think
with a
that's the
bunch of
Whispering
decorations
Crown.
with a leopard skin underneath it.
Yeah, that's the it's the Whispering Crown. The sacred feathered headdress attuning the wearer with the spirit world.
Nice.
It gives me, it's quality 4, monthly prestige plus
Yeah.
0.4, monthly piety plus 0.7, entreaty plus 2, stewardship plus 2, tribal vassal opinion plus 10. Cool.
Nice.
As disgruntled, scarred John Stewart, I am definitely the least interesting character of this adventure now.
Yeah. You're lewd.
Well, no, I'm lewd, but I mean, I'm fairly interesting. I just have the most interesting hat. You, John, have the most interesting hat.
Yeah. Oh, and my daughter has cancer. Wonderful.
Well, with that, I feel like that's where we have to end this one.
Yeah.
Oh, and my daughter is cancer.
Not great. Alright, I still need to reform my country. Like, I need to become feudal, but at least I've got the religion for it.
Yeah. Hey, you
So-
could always become a merchant republic.
Nah. I want to kind of be big and conquery. All I gotta do is crank up the tribal authority, and then just make everybody like me enough, I guess.
I feel like this game is actually in a post-apocalyptic game. I mean, look at the characters in it. Look at Chris's character. This is definitely like some Mad Max shit that's going on.
Does she have assless chaps?
Yeah, you just can't see him. So do you, John.
My guy, yeah, he kind of looks post-apocalyptica.
I mean, my guy sort of looks post. Yeah, like, you know, we all have a post-apocalyptic look.
A
And
little
we're
bit.
trying to create an empire called the Omega Zone.
That is very, yeah.
True? Yeah. This is
Very Mad
definitely
Max.
a post-apocalyptic Mad Max story.
Alright,
So
it's
you
kind
can finally clean up Granada.
yeah, I'll probably be attacking them before too long. They're not incredibly strong. Yeah, I could definitely take them. Oh, the dude that owns Granada, that country, Kagan Arnfin, son of the father of Fog. So he is
The
Fog. Yeah, I can do Holy Wars. Alright. Makes me happy. I can do conquests. Like, just the individual the tribal conquests still, I guess. Yeah. Real nice. Oh, wow, that's a big revolt in the Skalvian Empire.
Yeah.
It's essentially, like, Central Europe.
I'd say more Eastern Europe.
Yeah, I mean, East Central. West Eastern. You know, that stuff. Alright, so... I don't know when I'm gonna get back to like the rest of the other streams. I don't know. I haven't been into it as much lately because I've just been thinking about D&D a lot. How could we all actually play a game until January though? I don't know. Maybe I'll get
I'm
into.
definitely switching my charisma and my constitution.
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit in just a minute. I'll just end off the stream. All right, so well, I may stream something tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe something chill. Maybe not like any CK2 or E4 stuff. But this campaign will continue for at least one more stream. We'll see. We can all probably go for a bit longer on this one next week, probably next Friday or Saturday. Wait, no, hold on. That's a good bit after Christmas, so it should be okay. All right. Until next time, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.